told you about the evolving research pilot version that I encountered yesterday. But I encountered another version. Trust me, it's not on DVD or anything like that. So I was just playing on my computer, just searching up some Pokemon from 2016 to 2019 until I got a notification from Pokemon themselves, and they said, "Hello, Pokemon fan from America. We would like to privately share you 5 deleted drafts of Pokemon Sun and Moon, as we will not release it to the public. A former animator named Tom Brown made these, and yeah, after you watch these, do not screen them anywhere, not even YouTube. Watch it at your own risk." I was puzzled there, and I got another email. This time it was the file via MediaFire, so I clicked on the link and downloaded the file. Before the file played, there was a warning. This later changed to footage of Pokemon Sun and Moon you're about to see is not for the weak-hearted. Viewer discretion.
No.
I got a funny expression on my face. "Here goes the freakiness again," I said. The first scene started out normally. It turned out to be like the first episode of Pokemon Sun and Moon, or maybe like that, or blah blah blah. It features Bounsweet just doing her normal deeds, and then Ash called Pokemon for attendance. He said, first was Pikachu. "Pikachu, here." No, Pikachu, at your service, Ash. Litten, here. Tokidamara, yo. Turtonator, here. Rockruff, present. No, here. Poplio, present. Vulpix egg. And that's all. So there's a murderous Team Rocket going on rampage. We have to stop Team Rocket. Until a Pokeball was flown over them. It was no other than Mimikyu. "Mimikyu!" Pikachu shouted. And then Mimikyu then grabbed Bounsweet with his black arms. "Help me!" said Bounsweet. "Oh no!" said Ash. And they tried to grab Bounsweet with him, but it was no avail, because he has a better grip, and he pulled it, and then he ate it, and berry flesh was squirted around everywhere, along with crimson blood. Mimikyu started to laugh like a madman, while pulling a slasher smile. "Holy effing S," I said to myself. And then the scene faded to black, and the video wasn't over yet. It showed a winter night, a winter field and a winter afternoon, and it showed what to be Lily and Snowy walking to a path until they heard a sound of snow sled. Until instead of the girl and the Ninetales being there, it was just no other than Conkeldurr. "Conkeldurr, what are you doing here?" I shouted, Conkelder was sledding on its rocks, and then he used to protect anyone from the snowfall, and then he then told Lily about the origins, about how the girl didn't get here by time. See that when the girl fell down from sledding, she cried realistically until it cuts to the forest with red eyes glowing, and it was no other than the Alolan Vulpix, and it looked berserk, and it bit, and then it charged up to the poor girl and then started to maul her. She started to let out a loud, ear-piercing, realistic blood scream. It was so loud that could be heard all over the field. And then it cuts to the corpse. She has black, hollow eyes. Her mouth was agape, and a lot of bite marks were on it. And then the Vulpix started to eat her alive. It cuts back to the present about Conkelder talking before it fades to black. It shows the next scene. This time, it was about Litten versus Incineroar. Litten was evolving into Torracat, and he did manage to evolve into Torracat. And then Incineroar just grabbed him by the neck and then started to maul him to death. Torracat then let it out a blood-curdling meow until it showed the corpse of Torracat. He had black hollow eyes, his mouth was agape, and a lot of bite marks, along with the girl that was mauled by the Vulpix. And then the fades out, and it shows a scene of the golf course. And Lola says, "Okay, Brianna, sing." So instead of Brianna singing, it was Charizard letting out a Godzilla roar. It was so loud that all the Pokemon's ears started to bleed. And then there was fire instead of bubbles. And two cannons' ears started to bleed as well. And then their heads exploded into nothing but gore. I was disgusted after seeing this. I nearly vomited after seeing this. Until it fades to black, and it showed the last scene. And it was about the last episode of Pokemon Sun and Moon. They were all gathered up in a photo. And say cheese, said Rotom. And said Rotom Pokédex. Everyone said cheese. Primarina was seen, but instead of her usual seal form, it was in Charizard. It was Blue Charizard from the last Demented DVD that I saw. And then he saw the Incineroar that Torracat evolved into. It reminded him of what he saw on the TV about how Incineroar defeated Primarina. And then he went berserk and started to let out a T-Rex roar like heard in the Jurassic Park series. And then he used Draco Meteor. And then there was a lot of fireballs landing onto the ground. So everything exploded. And we could see him flying off before the screen fades to black. I braced myself for a jump scare again, and there was a jump scare. It showed an image of Pikachu when he was getting ready to use his 10 million volt thunderbolt. Only his eyes were black, his pupils were red and crying blood. Overlaps with Vader's scream from the Lost THX section of Pixar box, where Vader screams because Tex is going to kill him. Overlaps with the scream from You, the beginning of You by Kendrick Lamar, the Howie scream, and a loud woman scream that I encountered yesterday. It scared the absolute crap out of me. I covered my ears this time, and then the video just fades out and ended. I was appalled. I never seen a twisted version of Pokemon before. I went to upload it on Google Drive. I got 1 million likes and 5,000 comments and all that stuff. I had nightmares about all the Pokemon killing me the same way as they did. Don't ever cross a Pokemon